Hi guys, it's Candace. Welcome back to Journal Me Crazy. Okay, so my cutters are rocking because there's too much stuff underneath there. So I had this scrap of paper, which is a cutoff from an 8.5 by 11. So this is 8.5, and so I cut it into thirds, which was pretty much 2 3/4 plus a mark. That's how I cut. And by gosh, if that's not exactly what, pretty darn close to what it was. Okay, so and then I found my little butterfly that I lost the other day. Ow. So let's see what's underneath this so it will stop rocking. So we're going to drag all this junk out. And I know I've got to shove these back in the hole. And then we're going to see what the heck we can make with this junk. I know. Oh, well I guess we'll put that over there with that's a nice card stock. If we have time, I don't know. It takes forever to make something with all this junk. But let's see what we have underneath here. Oh my gosh. Y'all enjoy when I pick from trash, so that's what we're gonna do. Trash picking. Trash picking, creating. Alright, well, I don't know. I was like, that looks like it's good trash. Well, who knows? We might can use that. Okay, I'm throwing those little pieces in the trash can. For real. There they go. Then, I'm going to see what's underneath my thing, because stuff always goes underneath here. We'll see I don't know if we can use anything. There's not a lot. I'm surprised. A lot of white scraps, and so we'll just clean that out while we're here. Oh, some black that I use for underneath. Oh, a little piece of that. I know, but I might use it. So let's just put it on the table. Alright, the rest I really need to get a damp cloth and kind of... Oh, here's a little piece of fabric. Alright, so these, like I said, I was doing pretty good with that. That's going trash. Alright. Oh, where'd I put it? Oh, like, where's my cutter after all that? Oh my gosh, y'all. There is something blooming at night. Well, that's when I spray it. It's been going on the last couple of days, so I'm thinking that's what brought on some of my crap. Because, man, it stinks so bad out there. I can't see anything blooming. I think it's a tree. And it's really, when I came in last night, really strong, prominent down there at the end of the driveway. When I was opening the gates, got out of the car, I was like, oh my God. So I might have to look down there and see what the heck, because, oh, yeah, I started taking my airborne yesterday and allergy pills and stuff. And guess what came? I know I didn't show the opening. I got this little Amazon package. I was like, well, what the heck? And I opened it. I'm like, oh my God, somebody sent me loving. I was beating the mess out of the other one, because, I mean, I'm telling you, this is the best stuff for paper crafting. I'm telling you. I mean, I loved my other thing, the rose hips and everything, but, yeah. Anyway. Thank you, Kathy. All right, back to what I'm supposed to be doing. So anyway, that crap stinks out there. Okay, so let's see. Let's see if we can, like, graphy things. I know I could have did that. I don't know. Oh, wow, we got some ribbon. Got music. Okay. I truly have all kinds of stuff over here. I mean, I might even throw, I don't know, that's kind of big, but I got scraps everywhere again. Okay, and I'm not inking. I know, can you believe? All right, where's my little glue? There he is. All right, let's take these and just put them on. Well, you know, it might just work better on here. And put them on here. And use them up like that. Oh, hope y'all having a good day. I went and had dinner with my friend Maria in Gallatin last night, which meant I went shopping. Well, you know, I left early because I had Chick-fil-A for lunch because she doesn't like going to Chick-fil-A. I know. How can we even be friends? But anyway, so I went to Chick-fil-A, had my Chick-fil-A lunch, had to go to Walmart over there, and she's transferring from the Hendersonville one to Gallatin, and so they'll be a lot, you know, closer to where they're living. But oh, I don't know. Get off of me. Well, we might have to cover that with something else in a little bit. Pick it up. But yeah, so she took me to this. Well, I actually took her because her birthday was last week, and I usually take her to lunch for her birthday, but since she, you know, works different schedule now, she gets off at 5. She has an 8 to 5 at Walmart. I mean, can you imagine that? That's just awesome. But they like her. She's a good worker. She's a sweet lady. And so friendly. So she's like, let's go. She wanted to go get gyros. And I was like, no. And she's like, why? I said, because it's lamb. She's like, oh, yeah, I forget. You're picky. Yeah, I don't eat no lamb. I don't like them. I've had it before. Granted, it's been a long time, but it just wasn't my thing. Or gyros, or whatever you want to call them. I don't know. But, and then I was like, what about, Charlie's? Because I really wanted a salad. Oh, something fierce. And she's like, nope, I don't like Charlie's anymore. And I'm like, okay. And I'm like, well, then you better pick. And, so, she texts back. And she's like, how about, she named some pizza place. And I was like, oh, I've never been there. I said, okay. And I said, where's it located? And it was across the street from, ooh, I mean, look at that itty bitty. He's going to have to go there. It was across the street from, you know, Vol State where John worked. And I was like, okay. I said, I kind of know where I'm going. I said, so, uh-oh, this one's inked. Well, he'll just have to be inked because he's a scrap. And, you know, this is like 3 o'clock. And I'm, you know, still wandering because I have to wander till 5. So, you know, I went to Ollies. Of course, I'll show you my finds from there. And Goodwill. Used to be Burke's, now Belk. And, oh, that's a big one. I know. And then, you know, and I just took my time. I really wandered around in there and really didn't spend much money, but I got some really nice things. Oh, I did return, was trying to swap out something at Ollie's. Oh, dear God. Let me tell you, that was a nightmare because I put the wrong receipt in the bag, and I was just swapping it out for the graph little books instead of, because I got the blank ones because I didn't read. You know, on the little thingy, it says what it is, and it says squared, and it says blanks. Well, I, you know, grabbed the first couple of them that said squared and thought the rest of them were squared. No, I'd come all the way home, and by gosh, if it doesn't say blanks. So, and I've been meaning to bring them back, and I just forget every time. And I actually got in the car and drove down the driveway and was like, oh my God, I left the crap up at the house. So I drove back up here because I was going to swap them out. By God, you know, it's been for forever. So anyway, so I go there and there's this guy who's obviously having a bad day. The little cashier. Woo, my eyes rolled a few times. Oh, dear God. So, and he was like, well, we can't return these without a receipt. And I'm like, and I had, I got the other things. So I had all my stuff I was going to buy. And, had the ones, because they still have them. I just wanted to swap them out, like for like. I mean, it was 5 things added up to $9.98. And I'm just getting the other things. And so it was oh my God, a national endeavor. I mean, jeez. So, he called his manager, and he's like, well, and then first, I swear to God, 30 minutes at that cash register, and then she had to take over after it was all said and done with, and then 2 other employees came in there, and he got lippy with them and said, look, you don't even run the register, so I don't need to listen to you. And, I mean, he was just, and then he was cussing, and I mean, I was like, oh my God. And then so he looked at me, he's like, oh, he said, I don't mean you. And I'm like, no. I said, I'm okay. I said, I'm just burning time anyway, which I was, because, I was waiting for Maria to get off of work. And, ooh, I like the blue. But anyway, so the manager, the second time he called her, she's like, just do it as an even exchange. Duh. And without a receipt, get her driver's license, and that's all you gotta do. Well, he wouldn't do it that way. He kept trying to go back, because you have the little loyalty card thing and stuff. I'm sorry, some paper fell on the floor, because I'm running my mouth and complaining. I'm whining. Ooh, what's that on the floor? Anyway, okay, focus on these. And so, I mean, he's just, and so I told him, he's like, well, I'm trying to find the receipt, so I can enter it right, because the computer won't let me, blah, blah, and I'm like, so finally, a good 20 minutes in, I swear I was there more than 30. So, a good whatever in, I said, well, she said just do it as a even exchange with no receipt. And he's like, I'm going to find the receipt. And I'm like, oh my God. He's like, do you remember when you did this? I'm like, no. And what was so bad is the receipt I had in the bag was a Hobby Lobby receipt. So obviously, I put the wrong receipt in the stupid thing. But it doesn't matter. I didn't want money back. I just wanted to swap them. I mean, my God. So, so finally, I'm getting frustrated, and the lines are so long, because there's only one cashier up there. There's 2 other people up there, but they're like doing some restocking and, running their mouths. And I'm like, I said, why don't you just, because I'm there, when you get to that point, I said, why don't you just do what she said and do it as a return with no receipt, even swap, whatever that you do in there. I said, the line is getting so long. And so he gets on the thing and he calls. He's like, her name is Mandy. See, and it's sad when you know the manager's name, because she was called 5 separate times. He's like, Mandy, I need help. And so she's like, well, I'm busy. And literally, that's what she says over the little walkie-talkies that they have. And he's like, I'm trying to do this woman's exchange. And so there's this one lady who's waiting behind me with one item. And I'm like, just check her out while you're waiting on that lady to come. And he's like, okay. And the lady's like, thank you. And I'm like, I said, no. I said, I hate for you to have to wait for one thing. And so then, he was, wants, your phone number for your whatever program they have there, and so the guy gives it to him, and he's like, I can't find that. And the guy's like, their item was under $10. And obviously this person has some kind of problem. He can't listen and won't do. And he's like, what's your number again? And the guy repeated it. And he's like, there's nothing under here. What's your email? And the guy's like, just ring it up regular. He says, we don't come here enough. You know, and it's true. I don't go there often. When I go there, look at that. See all that running? We got a scrappy do. And so, you know, they just finally ring them up, duh. And so they go on their way. And then the other lady comes out, and she's like, she's looked at me. She's like, ma'am, you're still here? I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm still here. And she's like, what's the problem? I'm like, he can't get the, ooh, that's a big piece. Put it over on that side. And I'm like, he can't get the thing to do. And I says, he won't, and I do. I'm like, and he won't just do it as a return with no receipt and get my driver's license like you told him to. I mean, y'all, you know, there comes a point to where you're a nice, understanding customer to where you're like, oh my God, just get me out of here. And that's where I was. I was at the, oh my God, just get me out of here stage, because I was tired of being there. Ooh, I mean, we're kind of going to be rolling with some pinkies here. So she tells the guy, ooh, why don't you just go take your break? He's, no, I'm going to finish this. She's no. So she goes, because the other people are calling her at the, you know, on the other side of the, that's having a problem now. And so she goes over there, and he's still doing, ooh, what, okay, I might have to change my, I am right now. He still won't do what she says. And my nerves are like, you know, Candace's, I've had enough type stuff. And anyway, so she helps those people. And, excuse me. I know, my nose is running. I'm getting that stuff because that crap's blooming. Anyway, so she does this other thing. He's can't figure it out. So this other guy comes, I don't even know his name, cute little kid. And, he's like, what's the problem? And, you know, because he obviously won't listen to the manager. And so this kid, you know, everybody else there was young. Anyway, but, and this guy that was doing it was young too, but I don't know. I understand they need employees, but let me tell you, you might not need that one. Anyway, so the guy comes over there and asks, you know, what's the deal, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, well, you know, this, that, and the other, and blah, blah, blah. He's like, okay. He says, clear out of there. You know, he's like, hit F this and F that and all these other little function keys and stuff like that. And he says, now, and the guy's like, well, I've done all that, and it won't take it. He says, did you enter the SKU number? Because it wouldn't read the little barcode on the product. That happens a lot there. But anyway, and the guy's like, no. And I'm like, I told him that once, and I'm like, just enter it manually. But no, don't let a customer tell you what to do. Well, I was about to tell him what to do and where to go. Anyway, I know that's mean, but it's true. And so he does it. Well, by God, if it doesn't accept it and it doesn't work, and we're on finally getting somewhere. And I'm telling you, there's so many people in line, and they've opened 2 other registers, and oh my God. And I hate to be that customer, but by God, now I want my stuff done. So the lady, when she was done, she comes over there, and you know, because he was trying to ring it up. Well, he couldn't figure out what all, if he rung this or didn't ring that. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm sorry. After all that, if I miss something, well, it's just going to be missed, and the customer's going to get something because, you know, this is just too much. But anyway, but no, he couldn't do that. He couldn't let that go either. And so he kept asking me, well, how many of number whatever? I'm like, I don't know what number you're asking for, because he's wanting me to dig the shit out. Oh, I'm sorry, dig the stuff out of the bags to make sure that he got all of them. Because, you know, I got 3 of this, 2 of that, 6 of this one SKU number, and I'm like, oh my God. So well, then she overheard that, so she comes over, and that's when she tells him to take his break. He's like, no, I'm going to finish this. She's no, just take your break. I'll finish where you are. Well, then She's like, did he get them all? I'm like, I think so. I mean, because I really didn't know. And I didn't care anymore because I was this close, but this much between here and there of saying, keep the crap. I don't want any. Because, I mean, I had had enough by then. Because I'm telling you, I was there for forever. And so then she's like, well, I'm sorry to have to do this to you. She said, but I got to pull everything out of the things to double check what he's done. And I'm like, oh, I don't care. Because I'm telling you, I was about to walk out the door. And so she pulls them all out and apologized the whole time. And I'm like, I expect a discount. And I did. I told her, I expect. I said, I didn't even like say, can you? I said, I expect a discount. She goes, oh, I'll give you, a discount, 15% off. And I'm like, I said, I'm sorry, 15% really didn't truly in my world, didn't matter for as long as you held me hostage there and everything else. Just to swap some damn thingies out. I'll make sure. Uh-oh. Nope. So, all right. So I said, Wes, she's, well, if I do any more, then I'll be, it might get flagged with the corporate and blah, 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 blah. And she says, they do watch. I'm like, well, then you could explain to them what happened. Because I was ticked off by then. Because I mean, and if I didn't want what I got, I'm telling you, I'd have left. I mean, just, ooh. But I wanted the crap. So we got it all done, and she, gives me a little 15% discount, and she's like, now, if there's, if we didn't catch something, well, that's just fine. And I'm like, I'm sorry. And I told her, I said, there's no way you didn't catch anything after all this stuff, which was true. I mean, there's no way. And she's like, well, when you get home, just double check everything. I said, I live an hour and 15 minutes away from here. And she's like, where do you live? And I said, in Lafayette. And she's like, oh, I live in Westmoreland. I'm like, well, and cocky Candace wanted to say, well, you don't pay me to come here and shop. I mean, you get paid for going there. And Westmoreland's way closer. It's like 30 minutes closer than where I live, because it's, Lafayette, Westmoreland, then Gallatin. So don't be telling me, way on you. Oh, I need a new paper towel. That's what I need. Because I used it to clean my table because it was gross. And then, and the paper towel was just gross. So, and I'm like, well, I'm just going to go over there and pull everything out and check against the receipt. Oh, ugh, gross. She said, oh, that's fine. And I did, because I was not. Because I really did think that, as long as it took and all the hoopla and crap she was doing, I thought I was overcharged. But I wasn't. It all worked out to where everything was on there. God forbid they didn't give away $2.99 for a pad of paper. And if I didn't want them for something I was going to make for fall, like I said, I'd have left them there. But anyway. So, everything was good. And she's like, oh, I really do apologize. And I'm like, whatever. So, I left in a huff. Not really a huff. Inside, I was a huffy. Oh, but I was like, I mean, whatever. Oh, but man, come on, people. No, I think I'm just going to leave that like that. Ooh, okay. So I'm going to put this on as a pocket, as you figured that one out. Do I want it on that side? No, I want it over here. Oh, so that was my Ollies experience yesterday. But, oh, my God. Then I went to Goodwill, because it's next door. Well, all three of them in that little shopping center. They've got Tractor Supply, Goodwill, Ollies, and then, like a paint store, which I want you to know, I went to Walmart and walked right by that paint store and walked by the paint chips in Walmart too. Hello. So, because I think I have enough paint chips. Anyway, oh, but yeah. And then there's, you know, like a Chinese restaurant, a furniture rental place, and then I don't know. I mean, I don't even mind if it says that, because we're going to put a label on there. I want the circle. Is there anybody else here that's like this part? So yeah. And the lady just kept saying, you know, I'm so sorry about him. And then the other little guy was over there saying, yeah, and then he was cussing. And I'm like, wait till I'm thinking to myself, and I wanted to say so bad, wait till the customer leaves. I'm traumatized enough. I am inking. Because that one's ink. So I'm going to put a little ink up top. And just, you know, you don't need to be, you know, ragging on the guy and everything. And so I just said, I think he needs to be trained a little bit more. Because, you know, there's trying to go by the 120% by the book, and there's, oh my God, customer service. And I really did, you know, didn't like the fact that he was getting so pissy and was, you know, rude to his other employees there that was trying to help him, because, you know, it was an obvious, oh, Lord have mercy type thing. Oh, I can't wait to play with that one. Okay, this one's probably rounded. I mean, I know I didn't run my mouth for 30 minutes and I made 2 cards. But playing with, you know, scraps does take a little bit of time. But I am going to round them because, you know, we got to soften the harsh lines. Oh, but yeah. Oh. And then the one he's a little black guy who's expecting a baby. I mean, I've learned a lot while I was waiting. And he was just like, oh, I'm so sorry. I said, you know, I understand things happen. I said, but, you know, there just comes a time to where you just need to step away. He said, oh, I could tell you were just getting frustrated. I said, you know, I just wanted to leave. I just wanted to swap them things out. And I said, oh, trust me. I said, I'll never bring anything back again. I said, but I'm sure that was that's y'all's whole end game. He's like, no, ma'am, it's not. I'm like, I know. I said, I'm just playing. But, oh, my God. I mean, my God. Okay, so now we get back to the task at hand. Decorating and not running my mouth. Oh, and my nose is running. Oh, but man, yep. But yeah, yesterday definitely. Oh, and then that little black guy, he's like, I hate working Saturdays. And I'm like, it doesn't matter. I go, it doesn't matter what day you are. I said, customer problems are customer problems, no matter, you know, what day of the week it is. He's like, and I mean, and everybody's in, I mean, customers are in line. He's like, yeah, he says, but the weekends tend to bring the crazies out. And I looked at him. I said, I'm not crazy. And I said, I just wanted to exchange something like for like. And it was. It's not like I was, you know, trying to get the stinking money back. Or no, I just wanted to swap it out. Anyway, enough of that. So let's try if we can get back to here. I mean, you get the gist of this, but this is just a, what do they call it? Busy time. A video filler. It'll probably be a bonus maybe, just because, you know, it's nothing. Ouch. I know I've hurt my rib again. La cucaracha. La 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 la. Oh my goodness. I don't know, that's harsh. So I wish I didn't mind sharing my face with everybody. I just don't like my face. No, anyway, one day, maybe next year we'll work on that. When I get moved upstairs and we actually, anyway. But I have my stupid little, I got a funky hair thing going on today. So I pulled my ponytail up and kind of, on top of my head-ish, not quite, but in the back. And so all the little ponytail parts are hanging in front of my face. And I'm looking at myself in my little tablet. And the front, so I made myself some funky bangs, because when you pull them over, you have all your little bangs and layers and stuff. And so then I'm like, oh, it's in my way. So I take and I parted it like in the middle so I can see better. I mean, it's not even, it only goes to the top of my eyebrows. Well, then I look in the mirror, I'm like, oh my God, I look like one of those, like, I don't know what kind of monkeys it is, a orangutan or whatever, that has like that part in their hair. And so I just, I just looked at myself and laughed. And then I had to share with y'all how funny it was. So anyway. So I'm entertaining myself today with a funky hairdo. Oh my gosh. I know. I crack myself up sometimes. I have to. Nobody else is here to crack me up. Lord. Hee hee. I know. Let's just go ahead and stick with the glue. But yep. So let me see what else. I don't know. Well, since I didn't post a video earlier today, that's because I slept in. I got home at 11 o'clock last night. We closed the restaurant down. Oh. And then Maria's like, well, can you come back next week? I'm like, no, Maria. She's like, why? I said, because if I come to Gallatin, I spend money. She's like, we could just come and we can eat. And then, and I'm like, I got to make the trip worth my while. And so she's like, okay, how about August 14th? Because that's like 2 weeks from now. And I'm like, okay. I said, you text me and remind me. Because that's when she gets paid, she said. And she said, because it's her turn to treat. Because, I bought for her birthday, and she's like, because she wanted to, we did the little, oh, no, I'm paying. I'm like, no, Maria. I said, I always, ooh, that's stinking perfect. I said, I always take you out. She says, yeah. She says, but it's your birthday. And she says, and I was like, well. And she's like, next time. I'm like, okay. And then she's like, you need to get a job at the Gallatin Walmart so we can work together. And she's always trying to get me to work where she's at. And I'm like, Maria. And she's like, then we can join a gym and we can work out. And I'm like, because, well, at first she's like, well, we just need to, you need to join a gym so we can go work out. And I'm like, Maria, I can't drive an hour and 15 minutes one way, hour 15 minutes another way. Spend the gas. And she's like, oh, I know, I forget. It costs money to come over here. I'm like, it does. And, but yeah. So I told her, I said, okay. I said, we're going to make it once a month. And she's like, can't we do it 2? And I'm like, fine, we can do it twice a month. So I knuckled under to twice a month now. Oh, but man, I need it. And, she enjoys my company, like I said, which is, hard to find people who can tolerate me. But, oh, we do crack each other up. Oh, that's too close in that color. Doggone it, I thought I was going to use that little, ooh, he's too little. Ooh, I think my caffeine energy pill just kicked in because I got like the woo-woos hit me. Oh, snuffleupagus. Ooh, wait, I saw some, there it is. I'm like, I saw some with some, okay, I'm going to do that one. And we'll ink a little more just to, to follow the trend. Everybody else has it. Oh, but yeah. And even if they get their house lawsuit thing all settled and done, they're not going to come back here. They like it in Gallatin. They're going to stay there. She's like, well, you need to sell and move over. I'm like, no. I mean, I'm like, Maria, everybody keeps trying to get me to sell and move here and move there. And I said, she's like, yeah, but, you know, the market is so good. You'll get so much money. I said, I understand. I said, but it's going to cost me this, you know, whatever I sell and make off of it just to, you know, find something comparable. And she's like, yeah, that's true. I'm like, oh. I said, you should have never moved from there. And I'm like, oh. She's like, I know. She said, we was talking about that the other day. And I'm like, yep. But this wasn't for her either. I mean, it's this town. It's just, if you're not from here, if you're not local, it's very hard, and people make it hard. They claim they don't, but by God, they do. Let's see, what can I find on here? And it's just, you feel it, and you know it, and it's just not worth it. So, anyway. But like I said, if you're from here, hey. But, I mean, you cannot get a job anywhere here, because any of the, you know, the good places, you know, it's all family, you know, at the courthouse or anywhere. The power company, electric company, phone, and any of that stuff. I mean, it's just all. So you're pretty much limited to Walmart or fast food or the little, you know, like Dollar Trees and Dollar Generals and stuff like that. So it's, you know, it's, you know, anyway. Okay, obviously I got on a wine vest. Sorry, y'all. I'm supposed to be Creighton, and I went down the road. Ow. Oh, I'm telling you. Alright, let's see. Where's the squirt? Okay, we made our 3 cards. I know I didn't use hardly any of the scraps, but I will come back and grab some without y'all. I won't make you sit through it, because I'll just do these to them. But it's a great way to use up. I can feel that. Yep, see? It's a great way to use up all your little scrappy things, and makes great backgrounds. And if you don't want to use, do them on the, you know, little versions, just, you know, put them on a whole piece of paper and then chop them up. Use it for, you know, for your backings, which we might do that on another video, just to see what, you know, how it works. Okay, I got to ink around there. And then we will see. I need to put my thing in here before it gets gunky monkey. But these are cute, huh? I don't even know how long they are. Like I said, it was just a scrap over there. So they are 4 5/8 almost. So 4 1/2 by the 2 3/4 in not quite a mark. Oh, I was gonna, well, oh man, we're gonna have to do something else, because what I was planning on doing, I just went down another road. Okay, well, poop. La 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 la. My bangs are in my way. They're touching my forehead. It's been so long since I've had, you know, had bangy things, because I've been debating about getting them. But my hairdresser, she's like, you don't need bangs. And I guess it's because of my short little round face or something. I don't know. And but I've had bangs pretty much most of my life, until, you know, I started coming here, and then she just, you know. And so the last time, she's like, well, you know, what do you want? How much for taking off? I said, I don't know, about 2 inches. And I'm like, can I have bangs? And she says, you don't need bangs. And the other girl next door, she's like, why won't you give her bangs? I said, see? I said, even Keely knows that. I gotta put my ponytail back. I said, even Keely knows that you won't let me have bangs. She's like, I'll give you bangs if you want bangs. And I'm like, no. I said, obviously, you're telling me you don't look good in bangs. I gave Katie a hard time. And she's like, I'll give you bangs if you want bangs. And I can put my clips back in my head, or else I'll leave them down here and I'll never find them again. Okay. Much better. Whew. Now I can, my forehead can breathe. You gotta hurry what he woulda, he woulda, he woulda, he woulda. I had to go there. Yeah, bow, 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 bow. Okay, enough playing. Ooh, I know we got some of these over here too. Let's see. I know, you see that mess? Where is, I don't know, I've used all my, I think I do have an empty bin. Or I might have filled it up with more scraps. Oh Lord, I do have one. And this is how I get 5,000, whoa, scrap bins. Because I do this. Now I do want to do those on some quick and easy, so let me put them on tops. With them scraps. Ooh, I know. Oh, hey, that's pure trash right there. I know, and I hear some of y'all, oh, that's pure trash. And I'm like, I know, but I want to see what I can make with them, and then we're throwing them in the trash can. Here, let me just scoop them in here. Oh, here's a piece of green. Anyway, I know all that, and that's all I got. Ooh, okay. By gosh, we're going to put this butterfly on here so I don't lose him again. I know, I was like, oh man, I'm almost out of these, and my punch is buried behind stuff. I'll be kind. Okay, the real word is crap. It's buried over there. Oh, Lord, I know. I know there's a word for it, to where you lose, you know, you just lose interest and have to move on. I swear to you, I must have that. All right, ta-da! Ooh, we have these. Oh, that's okay over there. That's pretty. Well, oh, we're supposed to put a label there, but I don't know. We might not. What we got in here? Got a little mushroom. Okay. Oh, we got this. I know we might have to go find a little one, but I do need something to tie the anchor him. I know I don't want to lose the tulips. Hey Laura, I know I gotta text her, make sure she's doing okay. She had her foot surgery, I guess 2 Friday, well, not this Friday that passed, the Friday before. Oh, okay, so we're gonna put that on here. So we need to glue him down. Do I want you or do I want blue? No, I like the tall one. Whoops. And that way that takes up some of this. Oh, and I just realized I could have did what I initially wanted to do. Okay, that way. But I went down another road because I was complaining and whining. Oh. Get off of me, please. Okay. Oh, we got an itty bitty here. Oh my gosh. Well, we're going to use him. I know. Do I need to? I think I need to pull. needed something on here. We'll pull some of this on there. Oh. And then when I'm, before we leave, Maria's like, now when you get home, park your car down there at the driveway, at the barn, and walk up. And I'm like, Maria, you know it's pitch black out there. We don't have any lights. And she's like, oh, that's right. And I'm like, hello, you remember? And she's like, yeah, but I forgot. And I'm like, yeah. I said, and then I said, some monster might get me. And she's, oh yeah, I wouldn't want to walk down there in the dark. I'm like, exactly. Oh. I said, it's just too hot to be walking. Because she's lost so much weight working at Walmart doing picking that, she keeps trying to get me to lose weight again. And I'm like, I'm gonna get back to it. I promise. Oh, as soon as the temperatures get into the 82s, I'm willing to walk it if it's 82 real feel 82. But before that, nope. I'm for real. Now let's just put this little white piece down there. I know. It's pure trash, but it's pure energy. Doom, 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 doom. Pure energy. Bum, 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 bum. I know. I am Melissa McCarthy in Identity Theft. Okay, now I gotta back away from that. But we decorated that little thingy. And now we're gonna put this on here. I'm gonna have to drink some water. Oh. Oh man, I covered that up. Oh well. That's what happens sometimes. And then I'm sure we will find like a scrap playing card or something that can go in there eventually. But for now, that's what we got. And not inking here is bothering me. I know. I'm sorry. Gotta come a chameleon. Aw, anyway. And you know what? Oh, I know. Something's wrong. Watch me not even use that in the fall for anything. Oh, uh-oh. Hold on, my bin's falling on my leg. Looky there. I know. All that nonsense, and look what we got. A cute card. Ow. Ow. Oh my gosh. All right. So, let's see. I don't know. I gotta chop the top off. Apparently, we're gonna use what's here. I don't know. Well, that's the name of the game. Bye, Abba. Oh, it stuck to me. Oh man, that's what needs to go. I want to cover that up. Maybe we'll use them over here. Okay. All right, I can do that. Oh, and then we can use this. I know, I'm sorry, but, well. Okay, if we do this, I want to use that. Okay. We have that. And then, I mean, that's pretty. Where's that one that said nature? Right here. No, it kind of takes away from that. Ooh, okay. I feel like a 2-year-old with runny nose. He's just running. Oh, and I did my allergy spray before I came down here just so I wouldn't have this. But it obviously didn't matter. All right, we found this. Is this going to be too... Oh, it doesn't even fit. Doggone it. I mean, I was so close. Whoop. Doggone it. Oh, let me see if we have some more. Oh. All right, I think this is good. I know this is my scrap. It's the base kit. Oh, Michelle, you didn't make the border on this side the same as all the other 3 sides. Oh, you know, I really can't wait till spring when she does the purple, pink, and orange in these, because oh, it's just, they're just great kits to have for your stash. I mean, if you're thinking about getting any, this is the series to get, because you can just use them with so many things year round, and blah 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 blah. Exactly what I said. Oh yeah, but I think I want to do it on this side. I don't know, maybe. And then okay, let me glue these down. Well, okay, I know this is confuses y'all. I confuses myself. Ooh, boy, I could do the other thing. Okay. All right, let's glue these down. Ding. Ring-a-lingy. Let me trim this off. Do, 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 do. I know pure energy is in my head. I know I gotta re-round the corners. Oops, and as usual, one of them doesn't round right. But that's what I wanted. Now, I am gonna put this on here, and I'm gonna give myself a 3-side matte border and not the 4th. Because I have all that darkness in there, so this should work. And then I'm guessing it's time to throw this away. Oh my gosh. I mean, well, I might get 4 borders after all. Okay, but I am throwing those in the trash can. Okay, let's put this down. Goodness, I'm sorry, y'all. Oh, good Lord, little girl's gotten up. We ain't going OUT again. They just came in before I sat down to do this. So we wouldn't play that game. Oh, that turned out pretty. Okay, so now I need oh dear God, it's underneath these things. Let's see if I can do it without it falling. Oh, we might use this on the next one. Anyway, I need the little labels. I really wanted something longer. Let's see, is there something I can chop? Maybe we can bring some of this book page down here. Oh, and then could be and then this little, the medium division and shelf label, and let's see how that looks. Oh goodness, I'm telling you, the mess I got. Well, okay, that's not working. Let's take the longer one from over here. Let's see if we can get the what my brain was wanting. Oh man, I don't want to cover the tulip. I don't know. It's not working for me. Doggone it, and I'm making more scrap. Alright, we're just sticking nature on here. Because I need some black, some more black. Oop. I'm gonna wear it. Oh, make sure I didn't get glue on my boob. Okay. All right. I know, that was a long drawn out one, huh? I know. Creating with scraps is work. All right, now we'll put some dots on here. In black, of course. And this is gloss black. It says crystal drops. Gloss ebony black. Nouveau. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to tap these. Oh, look at that one. I know, finally, huh? Okay. And let's see what we can do with this hot mess. Put these pliers. Okay. We have that. Oh. I know, now we have all these things. And let's see what else in here that we can... Oh, that's... Nothing is even on there. Oh, we got this butterfly. We can stick him up here like that. Okay. Alright. So, I'm liking that. So we're... Did I ink it? Yes, I did. Uh-oh, did I put it down? Yes, I did. Okay, so then we got to put our mushroom on. Our little shrooms. Yo, shroomy. It's your birthday. Oh, yeah, I don't want to cover that up down there. Okay, so we'll put it like that. And the butterfly. I know it's too white. He needs a little dusting. Okay, we got... Whoa, timber. We have that now. I think I want to put this down here. Just to use it. Oh, cute. I like that. Oh my gosh, we have 22 seconds left. I know I went over a little bit, but well. Oh, he is going to get... Do I want this blue? Nope, I think I want marine, the blacky blue, the dark blue. 1, 2. 1, 2, buckle my shoe. All right. I mean, after all that, we got some done. Still have scraps. Imagine that. We sure do make some scraps, don't we? All right. Let's put this in the next round. Uh-oh. I've done... Oh, there it is. I'm like, I already lost it. So, this is what... and this goes in there, too. This is what we did today. I know it took a whole hour to do it. But... look how pretty what we got. All right. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sharing some of your time with me. Thanks for sharing some of your day with me. And like I said, I just hope this gives you an idea on how to use some of these scraps that are laying around and make some pretties. So, Y'all have a great day and a blessed day. And I'm going to give some hugs and kisses, but I got to get down there. Lots of kisses, lots of love, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye, guys.